Hello everyone, my name is Rob, welcome to Kinetic Rugby League, and in this video I'm going to be giving you my match review of Australia versus Scotland. So let's get started. We're going to start with the losing team, which was Scotland. They put 0 points past Australia. They completed at 52%. They had a tackle efficiency of 82.73%. They had 44 missed tackles, 14 errors and 1 sin bin. Now, for all their faults defensively, in terms of defensive execution and structure, I thought it was an extremely spirited effort from Scotland. You cannot fault their effort in trying to keep Australia out. I know they let in as many points as they did, but I loved that there was so much effort from them and determination to just keep going. There's a couple times where they tried to run the ball on the last tackle. I think that was a result of them not being set and ready to go to kick the ball. So they kind of just committed to the run. So they had a go, and I think better teams would have, had a better time of breaking through Australia. But it was a good effort. The tackles that they made were really strong. They got 2 men in the tackle, sometimes 3, and then slammed Australian players to the ground. But trying to find positive things to say, but Australia are on a different level. I don't think it was as much of a case as Scotland doing things poorly, aside from defending, because they did try to play a normal game of rugby, but it's just, you're not going to be allowed to do anything you want to do against Australia. Australia were just a different level. So, yeah, proud of the spirit and fight and determination that they showed to keep working hard. The scramble defense was brilliant to watch, and yeah, I'm proud of them for that effort. But unfortunately, it was pros against amateurs. That's how it looked. Now moving on to the winning team, which was Australia. They put 84 points past Scotland. They completed at 84%. They had 67% possession and 14 line breaks. Just a few players to talk about. I could talk about all of them, but we'll start with Nathan Cleary. He was absolutely world class. Everything that you see him do in a Penrith Panthers jersey did for Australia. Controlled the game, opened up the Scottish defence. Kicking game was brilliant. Great solo tries, great steps. Absolutely world class. And I saw a stat that he's like number 2 of all time points scored on an Australian debut. As Andrew Johns has the most with 30. Nathan Cleary has 28 in his debut. I'm not sure if they just mean World Cup debut or Australia in general. I swear I've seen Nathan Cleary play for Australia before, unless I just think he should have done. But if that's his first game in an Australian jersey, he'll be extremely proud of that. Campbell Graham had some great finishes, looked really strong on that right wing, normally plays at centre, but he was completely comfortable over there. And Josh Adokar, as much as you expect world-class wingers to be a certain way, he was like a different level to world-class. I don't even know what word to describe it as. Universally class, maybe? I don't know. He was just he's on a different level to world-class for what you'd expect from wingers. And his pace really showed. It's something that you can't teach. To have that kind of pace, sometimes you can have players that have all the pace in the world, but they don't have the skill or intelligence to go with it. And the fact that he has those two to go with his pace makes him incredibly dangerous. And he was a different level. And when you've got players like Matt Burton and Jack Whiten in the centres, both are creative playmakers that play in the halves for their clubs, there's going to be constant pressure, constant creativity. What I also loved about Australia, similar to Scotland, was that they just didn't give up. They kept sticking to the game plan. It wasn't like, oh, well, we're up by 50 now, we can relax. No, it was constant pressure 100% of the time. Defensive work was brilliant. Attacking work was equally brilliant. It was just always giving it 100%. Because this is what we do. This is how we play. We're always professional regardless of the score. We play our game. We're not going to let the score define how we play. We're not going to let the team who we're playing against define how we play. We're going to do what we do, and we're going to do it to the absolute best of our ability. And that's what I love about Australia. It was a hell of a performance. But yeah, very spirited effort from Scotland, which I'm very proud of. But yeah, Australia looking really, really dangerous now. So that's going to be it for this video. If you have any thoughts on the Australia versus Scotland game, leave them in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with new content. You can also follow the social media accounts in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.